Biomolecules. The biomolecules that are formed by the polymerization of a huge number of micromolecules possessing higher molecular weight is called macromolecules. A structure that forms when the secondary coiled polypeptides are folded to produce a hollow woolen-like structure is called dash structure of proteins. Tertiary. When glycerol combines with three fatty acids on each of the OH groups through ester bonds, it is known as triglyceride. Gums are heteropolysaccharides. It is said that the elemental composition of living organisms and that of inanimate objects like Earth's crust are similar in the sense that all the major elements are present in both. Then, what would be the difference between these two groups? Choose the correct answer from among the following. Living organisms have more carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen per unit mass than inanimate objects. Many elemental are found in living organisms, either free or in the form of compounds. Which of the following is not found in living organisms? Silicon. Amino acids have both an amino group and a carboxyl group in their structure. Which one of the following is an amino acid? Glycine. An amino acid under certain conditions has both positive and negative charges simultaneously in the same molecule. Such a form of amino acid is called zwitterionic form. Sugars are technically called carbohydrates, referring to the fact that their formulas are only multiple of C2H4. Hexose therefore have 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens and 6 oxygen atoms. Glucose is a hexose. Choose from among the following another hexose. Fructose. When you take cells or tissue pieces and grind them with an acid in a mortar and pestle, all the small biomolecules dissolve in the acid. Proteins, polysaccharides and nucleic acids are insoluble in mineral acid and get precipitated. The acid-soluble compounds include amino acids, nucleosides, small sugars, etc. When one adds a phosphate group to a nucleoside, one gets another acid-soluble biomolecule called nucleotide. When we homogenize any tissue in acid, the acid-soluble pool represents cytoplasm. The most abundant component of living organism is water. A homopolymer has only one type of building block called monomer repeated n number of times. A heteropolymer has more than one type of monomer. Proteins are heteropolymers usually made of 20 types of monomers. Proteins perform many physiological functions. For example, some functions as enzymes. Which of the following represent an additional function that some proteins discharge? Hormones. Glycogen is a homopolymer made of glucose units. The number of N's in a glycogen molecule would be 2, one on the left side and another on the right side. Primary structure of a protein molecule has 2 N's. Enzymes are biocatalyzed. They catalyze biochemical reactions. In general, they reduce the activation energy of reactions. Any physicochemical process are enzyme mediated. Which of the following reactions is not enzyme mediated in the biological system? Dissolving CO2 in water. Select the correct polysaccharide for cotton. Cellulose. Select the correct polysaccharide for the exoskeleton of cockroach. Chitin. Select the correct polysaccharide for liver. Glycogen.